Outstanding.
Welcome again to another tutorial video. It's a welcome again to another video. It's a boy Eldorado. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and join the notification squad so you get notified each time I upload a video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to tell you 6 ways how I rest my ears whenever I'm doing a whole day of mixing or days of mixing. Now, it is essential that you take breaks often. But taking breaks often and not doing and are just sitting back or talking to other people sometimes it can help and it cannot help. And it cannot help. Now, I'm going to share with you ways how I go about taking my breaks whenever I'm mixing. Now, first on this list is I organize my workspace. Sometimes you put things there, here, and everywhere just get choke up. You can carry like some equipment or you go up on the road to do certain things or so forth like that. You don't really pot them up. I, as a recording and mixing engineer, I do these things. So whenever I take a break from mixing, I try to organize stuff to really take my mind off at the mixing on a whole. So the second thing that I really do is I go for a walk somewhat. Like if I have something to do like around the house or take a walk out in a yard or probably go down on the road, just forget about what I'm doing. So I can forget the necessary forget the information that I have been processing while doing the mixing. So doing this can recalibrate your feeling. You can recalibrate the things we are really think about. It can recalibrate the ears. So your ears can get adjusted to other things instead of hearing the same thing repeatedly over and over. Now, doing that, like taking a walk, or probably if you have a 9 to 5, that also helps, but then again, it can make your brain too tired to even work. Now, another thing that I have on this list, because I have this list here, really write them down so I don't miss none of the key points we really want to share with you in this video and many more videos to come. Now, another thing is create written content. So while mixing or making a beat, this also goes to beat maker. And I mean, you can really write down things in your phone or on a piece of sticky note or the sticky note in a system and make adjustment later. Because sometimes doing it immediately, you don't really hear the difference or hear the sound where you really want to hear. So I think writing it down and doing it later most of the time really help with the creative process of the song to get a better mix. So if you're on the mix like for practically 2 hours, after a while your ears start to feel like it compress the sound. But if you protect itself, but you not really realize that. It takes you a while to really understand when your ears start to behave some sort of way. Because the ears them are protect themselves from you. So you have to bear that in mind, and it will take you a while to really develop that sense when you're not hearing things really right, that you really need a break. But watching this video, I can tell you that taking breaks between 15 to 20 minutes when mixing is good. For making beat. I know sometimes beats take me up to an hour to mix. Not really mix, to build. Yes, it take me up an hour and an hour to really create. And it's just that for me, I mix, so I take my time creating my beats. And like people who beat makers who make beats regular. I mean, we have a very fast idea in which I can do it too, but I choose not to make the beats because sometimes I really spend a lot of time trying to do a little sound design to the presets that I've been using. So writing down whatever you're supposed to do on the mix and then come back to them later can be aware that you can rest the ears for make the beats and for mixing also. It also goes to recording because sometimes you record and you listen it back at a later date or later time. You can say, this could have sound better. I could fix up this artist. Yeah, so writing down, create written content can be a way you can rest the ears. Another thing that I've mentioned before is taking breaks between every 15 to 20 or 25 minutes when mixing and probably building beats. Yeah, it is essential that you take breaks because, as I said before, your ears, after a while, them protect themselves from you because they don't want to get harmed. So that is another way, as I mentioned before, that you can really take breaks while doing your mixing and making your beats. Another one that I have on this list is, drink something. Have a vibe. I know some of you are probably smoking, probably drinking your vodka and so forth like that, your hard liquor, your soft liquor. I think doing that, can ease your mind from stress because sometimes you will get mixed with our sounds when they really sound good, and you have to spend excessive amount of time just to get it where you think it should be. And there are sometimes like you're making a beat but you have a main song but everything not really pan out the way you really want it, and it can make you feel that way. So I think probably drink tea or drink some soft or hard liquor. Smoking probably will help with that also. So I think that is another way you can really use to take breaks from the work you're doing musically and resting your ears. Now, last but not least is reading. Reading, it is quite unique to itself. There's a lot of people who learn visually, and there's a lot of people who learn by reading. For me, I learn fast visually, but what I've noticed, I picked up a lot of my skills while reading. I mean, I will be searching down the internet for information on a particular plugin, and I happen to see some sort of article, and I read through it. There are times I get emails from these plugin manufacturer, plugin company, with some very interesting stuff. And whenever I go on to their website, even in the middle of mixing, I will see notification come from this plugin company with some very interesting things from even Grammy Award mixing engineers. So I will take my breaks and go by reading, and I say, this sounds, really, really interesting. And what I will do, some majority of the time, I will apply it to mixing or mixing that particular track. And if it's something that it can be used on another track, I tend to use it on other tracks. So I think reading can help with resting your ears, and there's nothing wrong with reading. Whenever you read, you pick up one and two skills, because not everything that you really want to know is on YouTube per se, or on Twitch and so forth like that. So some of the technique you will pick up is some ancient articles like from 4 years ago, and it still works even today. So I think reading sometimes can really help with taking breaks from building beats and mixing. So thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for watching. It's a boy Eldorado. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, join and select all notification to join the notification squad. So whenever I post a video, you can get notified same time or probably within an hour for more videos similar to these. So without further ado, it's a boy Eldorado. Until next time, peace out.